Happy 2025, guys. I'm not sure about you, but I am ready to get started on the right note for this new year. And to start off, myself and my fiance have decided to go dry. So exciting times. We're doing a typical thing that many Americans and many people would do after a very exciting and busy festive season, traveling, drinking, partying, eating way too much. So we're taking the time just to clean up our acts and kind of get our minds clear and ready for what promises to be a very exciting 2025. Now, I'm coming to you today as well because I had a fantastic interview that I'm now just getting around to posting and releasing. It is with Beate Chalet. She's an architect for growth, and she's got a fantastic story. She was broke in a ton of debt and ended up doing so well, starting a company and then selling it to Bill Gates. So she has a fantastic story based on experience. And I want you guys just to check out this clip, but ultimately go find the full episode and watch it because you're going to hear a lot of good things about being unapologetically yourself, about having an unapologetic value proposition, and that oftentimes the thing we don't like about ourselves is exactly the thing we should be showing to everyone else. That is your unique value proposition. And I love how she unpacks everything for us. So check it out.
What advice would you give to the everyday individual or business owner, entrepreneur, about how to go about creating their unapologetic value proposition? You've given us a wonderful real life example, but if you had to encourage somebody else to do this from scratch, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I like that you asked the question this particular way because it is exactly that. It is that a lot of times we believe that what we know innately how to do well has no value because it's so easy for us, but that we have to master in these painstaking, excruciating ways something that we naturally not good at, and then somehow that's the value, and that is not the case. The stuff that you think has the least value is typically the most valuable piece about you. So if I were to say, um, so I have an accent, I am from Germany. Everybody already automatically assumes that people from Germany are very strategic. They're no BS. They say it like it is. Why would I want to correct them in an assumption? Why not make that part of my brand? And so when we deliberately choose the growth architect, because that's a language that's around building, construction, growing, blueprints, we built that very deliberately because it ties into something people already assume about me, which happens to be true because I do really like systems and processes and strategies and all that kind of good stuff. But you want to be really unapologetic about something that you are, because the controversy when somebody says, well, you are so this, but you're not so that, gives you an indication that it's clearly identifiable what you are. So then you know what to go after that attracts people to this particular piece. Whereas if you do too much, there's no identification with what you are and your method because it's too wishy-washy, because it's trying to be too inclusive. So the unapologetic value proposition, and the term unapologetic value proposition, comes from this notion to say what you don't like about yourself mostly is the thing that you need to put front and center, because that's the recognizable piece that others are going to be attracted to.